and welcome back to the channel. Today it's time for another episode of My Race Report and the celebration of my 1100 Grand Prix, and luckily the weather is nice, so let's get going. It's time for race 10 of the season at the Österreichring, where the track is favored for power and the grip level is low. Hopefully that isn't that hard for my tires. Yes, but luckily the weather is nice and hot, so that should be in my advantage. My tires should be working really nicely, but first I still need to fix the engine and a lot of parts. But first, let's head into driver training. This time for driver training I am just going to do a normal fitness training, as not really planned anything special, and I would like to keep myself to the training plan, and here we can see the gain. I haven't extended the contract just yet, that I am not doing it for this race. I will be saving it for later. Before I am doing the big car update that I need for this race, I would like to check my current car. It's ranked 37th of the field. With the big update I am hoping it will be around 25th place of the group, but let's move into the car update. I need to buy a lot of parts. New engine level 7, I will also be going for a new gearbox. Let's take level 7. New brakes are needed, level 7, and suspension for level 7. And I will be downgrading my side pods and cooling back to level 5. They should last the race, and spending 29.9 million. Looks like a lot, but it's really needed. So let's go and spend the money, and let's take a look how my car is looking. Yes, lovely. I got a nice power-based car. Obviously my CCP is still incoming, and my car is currently ranked 33rd. Doesn't look right. Wait, I haven't sorted it yet. And my car is 30th. I would say it's pretty close to 25th position. Also, I am doing it a little bit earlier than most of the field. So far only 18 guys have qualified, and let's take a look at the other guys with Contimental. Yes, with Philippe on Contimental should be around where I will be aiming for, and in the end I guess it will be a 20th starting position. So let's get going into the setup and the race strategy. The track has low grip level, which would mean for my Continentals that have a poor warm-up. I will be forced to be taking a slightly lower qualifying risk. Let's enter the setup, and for strategy it will be a hard one-stop where my hard tires shouldn't have any bad tire wear, with high CT, a little bit higher than normal as it's a low energy track. Yes, lovely, the setup is nice, slightly slower than I would like to be. Let's run the Q1 lap and select the qualifying risk that I will be needing to take. I think I need to push a little. Let's do the lap and see. Yes, lovely, got a faster qualifying time than my net time, so that's nice. Let's enter the setup for Q2 as well, and select the hard tires again. And for fuel I will be going for 111 liters of fuel. I will be aiming to be pitting at lap 27, and I will be boosting just before the second pit stop as well, so 1 liter extra for the second boost in the same stint. Let's 18th qualifying position, not that amazing. Let's enter the race setup. It's similar to the Q1 setup, and all settings, changing the rain tire back to hard as the previous race was raining and I wasn't pushing, and just need to be filling in the correct fuel. It should be 107 for the remaining 26 laps. Should mean that I have an extra lap, boosting at lap 2, lap 25 just before the pit stop, and lap 50 in case there's a fastest lap possible. My teammate will be leaving me through, and for qualifying, for starting risk I will be going for overtake where possible due to the slightly higher CT risk than normal. Today's video is sponsored by... Oh wait, I don't have any sponsors. Subscribe now. Starting the race this time in 34th position, slightly lower than I wanted, and let's go! Yes, I have slightly reduced starting risks for this opening lap. Someone had a starting accident. Yes, I'm using slightly lower starting risk to avoid any kind of damage or did not finish as it would really hurt the race income, as this is a real opportunity to possibly score some points, even from starting at the 34th position, and then starting on lap 2 I will be start to boost, and hopefully we can pick up some cars nice and easy, and make up some ground. Yes, I should have already lost about 15 seconds to the leaders. Trying to overtake, not quite yet there, and maybe now, no, just into the train, being stuck into traffic. So yes, lovely, round to outside. Let's keep going. +1 into 33rd position, and starting lap 3 now. Can we do? Can we get some more cars? Yes, lovely. We got another car into 32nd, and still boosting. And those that have started boosting at the start will end boosting at lap 3, whilst I will still be boosting in lap 4 as well. And can we make a dive? Nope. Coming on to the start-finish state, currently in 32nd position. Some action up front, and yes, lovely, got 2 cars on one move up into 30th, yes, lovely. Here you can see the boost working really nice, whilst those others might not be boosting. Real advantage into 29th, and one more. Yes, lovely, amazing lap. We gained 4 positions in 1 lap. Lap 6 now, still in 28th position, but I have managed to close the gap to the cars in front, and looking to get some overtakes done. Yes, lovely. It was 27th. Next car is my teammate. He should be letting me through, which will be happening right here. Yes, lovely. Can we get another? Yes. Got 3 places up into 25th, and let's see if we can clear the cars in front. Hopefully it isn't that hard. Lap 15 now, yeah, not really that much as, oh wait, there's a car that has a driver mistake. We gained a position up into 24th. Yeah, not that much has happened since the +3 places from lap 6. I closed up the gap to the cars in front, and basically I have been stuck in traffic on this easy overtaking track. Yeah, we all have similar pace, and we can't really overtake each other, and we are all defending quite heavily. It would be key to clear this traffic in order to get some points or something like that. And yeah, for strategy, I am doing a 1-stop. I'm not sure if there are any 2 stops. I don't really expect that. Yeah, yes, lovely. Got a position. And oh wait, someone was in the pits. Yes, someone was pitting. Ooh, Conti's doing a 2-stop. I shouldn't have done that if I was you. Would have done a 1-stop. Yes, we got into 22nd position and into the train, and hopefully we can clear them. But this will be a hard battle. We need to try to overtake and defend at the same time, whilst not making any driver mistake myself. And oh, some more cars are in the pits. Up into 16th position and trying to overtake. No, can't do it yet. Lap 21, currently in 16th position, trying to overtake the car in front. If I manage to do so, I have cleared the heaviest of the traffic so far. And yes, lovely, into turn 4 we got the position. Yes, lovely, into 15th position, and now we can close up the gap to the cars in front and do the 1-stop. Just before the pit stop at lap 25, boosting as well, and got 2 positions, lovely. And now I'm in some clean air, and I should have the pace to pull away, and yeah, hopefully the pit stop at lap 27 will be a good one, and I can make some more progress for the rest of the race and closing the gap towards the points. Yes, currently boosting in order to make up some time if possible, and pitting this lap already. 3% fuel left. Should have been a liter fuel too little. Damn it! But luckily, seems I had a really nice pit stop of 16 seconds. Really nice. Back into 23rd position. Yes, but thankfully I should have enough fuel to finish the race. As I have planned to take out a little bit more fuel at the pit stop, so that should be fine. Slight danger, but hopefully it should be fine. Yes, lovely. There's a car with a driver mistake up into 22nd, and yes, can we get some more places as cars are now in the pits? Yes, it looks like into 21st. And don't forget, I am still boosting as I originally planned to pit at lap 27. Didn't plan to be boosting on the out lap. Hopefully it will be okay and I won't have a driver mistake. Yes, lovely, the car in front makes a mistake up into 20th. And another car makes a mistake up into 19th position. Lovely. Lovely stuff. I guess some more cars will be in the pits now. Yes, we will be gaining some more and up into 17th position. And most importantly, I have managed to clear the traffic from lap 15 where I was stuck, so that should be fine. Lap 30 now, still in 17th position after the pit stop. I believe there are still some two-stop cars ahead of me that will be pitting, so we should be gaining some more positions. And I can. Yes, lovely. Yes, here we have them into the pits and up into 15th position. Yes, and the gap in front is considerable. It might be possible. And yes, there is still one car left that has to pit. Lap 33 now into 14th position. The car that still needed to pit has pitted now. So into 14th position, close the gap to the car in front and now trying to overtake him. And looking where we can do it. And yes, maybe, no, not yet. Oh yes, there was a car that had a driver mistake just in front. Lovely, we gained some time and we got the position on the car and yes, lovely, into 30th position. I believe there are still some cars that need to pit as they are doing a two-stop. And yes, lovely, and there's a car with a driver mistake. Yes, lovely, just got him. He has Michelini, so not sure what his pace is, but I have got in front of him, which was really nice. Nobody in the pit just yet, and yes, a gap of 3 seconds to the car ahead that just had a driver mistake. It might be possible to close up the gap to him. And still some cars that need to be pitting. And we have a boost coming up at the end of the race for the fastest lap. I'm not sure if I will have the pace to do so, as I'm still trying out the new driver. It isn't really trained just yet to perfection. Yes, and there we have the two stop cars into the pits. And now we are up into 10th position. Lap 42 now into 9th position as the last of the two-stop cars has pitted. So we now have the 9th position and managed to close up the 3-second gap to the car in front. And now I will be trying to overtake him to get into the points and get some more points. Yes, lovely, nice on the exit of the chicane and got into 8th position into the points. And let's see if we can close up the gap to the car ahead. There is still some time left. Lap 49 now and into 8th position. I managed to close the gap to the car ahead and now we are trying to overtake. Whilst I still need to defend from the car behind as he has come with me to this car, closing up the gap and now trying to overtake. Yes, don't forget I have already 6 points from earlier in the season, so I don't really need. Yes, lovely. Yes, into 7th position. There should be 2 points, and yeah, I already have 6 points, so plus 2 is 8 points. It should be enough to be safe. Just about to start the last lap of the race, still in 7th position, and thankfully I have put enough fuel, so I didn't need to make an extra pit stop for some fuel, because my first stint was a little bit short. So 7th position, 2 points. Nice to know when the conditions are correctly that I can score some points with my new driver that is still in training. And yeah, lovely race starting from 34 with a track with low grip hurts the tires in qualifying, but we managed to come through the field just enough to get some points. And 7th position, not that much more that could have been possible. The pit stop was really amazing, and let's get going into race analyze. And here we can see we had 75 CT at slightly some energy left. Could have gone slightly higher, and at the finish I had 0 fuel left in the tank, so that was really quite risky. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Goodbye.